Hey everyone, Cody coming to you again. So tonight's doing something a little bit different other than the regular budgeting videos. I'm going to be doing Wonder Years Wednesday. For those of you that are unfamiliar with the Wonder Years, it premiered in 1988 on ABC, starring Kevin Arnold as Fred Savage. And it's about growing up. So the cool thing about it was it premiered in 88 based on events of the real world in 1968. Not that it's based on a true story or anything, but just about the times of that. And so many of the lessons and what it discusses is timeless. It doesn't matter if it was 1950, 1970, 2000, or 2021. A lot of the writing rings true today. And so we're going to explore season 2, and it's either episode 6 or 7. I wrote down episode 7, so we're going to go with 7. The episode Coda, about Kevin playing the canon in D major for a piano recital. And he actually ends up not doing the recital. That's kind of the point of it. And so I'll talk about, although the opening monologue and closing monologue are kind of sad, they're very true and almost beautiful in a way. But then I'll talk about my own theory and opinions on it. So let's start with the opening monologue here. When you're a little kid, you are a little bit of everything. Artist, scientist, athlete, scholar. Sometimes it seems like growing up is a process of giving those things up one by one. I guess we all have one thing we really regret giving up. One thing we really miss that we gave up because we were too lazy or couldn't stick it out, or because we were afraid. How true is that? Like, if you think about it, think about just the wonderment of being a child. And that's kind of what the Wonder Years is about. And I'm going to sneeze on you guys, I believe. Nope. Okay. For those of you who are unfamiliar, I'm not super great at editing, and I do my videos in one consistent take right now. So that means that I start and stop a lot. I'm hoping I don't stop on this one. But anyways, back to that opening monologue. It's crazy just how accurate that is. In the closing monologue, and like I mentioned, or I believe I mentioned, he does not actually do the piano recital. So this is the closing monologue as he's watching the piano recital from the road. I never did forget that night. I remember the light glowing from Mrs. Carpel's window, and I remember the darkness falling as I sat out there on the street looking in. And now, more than 20 years later, I still remember every note of the music that wandered out into the still night air. The only thing is, I can't remember how to play it anymore. I never played instruments, so I can't really relate. But how many things from our past, our childhood, or whatever it may be, that we gave up, and that we always wonder, well, why did I give that up? I can't think of anything that just super sticks out in my head other than baseball. I gave up baseball in 7th grade. I was not very good. Loved it though. And maybe I was too lazy. Maybe I wasn't dedicated enough to put the time in. Who knows, But I think about other things as I've grown older and as I've had more life experiences, other things that I've kind of given up or just let fall by the wayside. And the question that I would have for myself, or for anyone going through that, why? Why give it up? I talked about on a video how I love writing, or how I love the thought or the process of writing, and I never actually follow through with it. And I had this argument with myself all the time. Like, why give up on it? Why not? Maybe we are afraid. And I mean, I'll just be super blunt and honest. I am afraid. What if someone doesn't like my writing? What if someone thinks it's silly? What if it's stupid? Same thing with this YouTube channel. Not everyone's going to like everything that you do. And so you've just kind of got to get past that and move forward and do it for you, or for whatever your inspiration may be. So don't settle for giving up on that. Think back to that wonderment of being a child, and the wonder-like curiosity that you went through life, and don't lose that. Don't lose sight of that. Don't let that hold you back any longer. And I'm going to try to follow that myself as well. I'll probably do some more videos with Wonder Years. The opening and closing monologues, narrated by Daniel Stern, are just great. And if you have Hulu, go watch The Wonder Years. It's on Hulu. They're also doing a reboot that's coming out this fall, I believe. Fred Savage has signed on as an executive producer. It's going to be about a family, also based in 1968, in either Birmingham or Mobile, Alabama. I can't remember which city. Dule Hill is actually playing the father, so I think that's an interesting casting choice if you're familiar with The Wonder Years, for the father. That was originally played by Dan Laria in the original series. I love The Wonder Years. I have since I was a child. That and Tour of Duty came on. Tour of Duty came on CBS. Just two shows that I loved as a really young kid. But again, I hope, if you watch this video, that you think back about something maybe that you gave up or that you really quit trying at, and think about why you did and pick it back up. There's nothing that says that we cannot start something new today. There's nothing that says that we can go back and try something that we failed at. The only thing that usually stops us is ourselves. And I'm probably guilty of that more than anyone that I know. And so my pledge to myself and to you all, hopefully, is to quit allowing that to happen. Quit letting things get in the way. Quit letting that voice inside of my head say that, you're not good enough or no one's going to care. Who cares? Just do it to do it. If you find joy out of something, do it. So I'm going to get back on that horse. I'm going to start riding again. That's going to be my first one. Not leaving you all on the YouTube channel. Hopefully I can find the link to my blog, and I'll add it to the description of this video. I'll go ahead and post the video. When I get the link back to my blog, I'll edit the description and put it in there, so you'll see it down in the description. That's really it for Wonder Years Wednesday, though. Hope to do something like this again soon. Any ideas that you all have that you want to see something that we talk about, shoot it to me. Like I said, I love a lot of books, movies, TV shows, whatever it may be. So throw something out there. Love the comments, love the interaction. Feel free to give us a like, share this with any of your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And that's going to be it for tonight, Wonder Years Wednesday. Much love, everyone. We'll see you soon.